All praises and glory to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and honors and salutations to the elect document doing the works. Alright, so I'm about to get into how, Yahawashi, when he was on the earth, one thing he said, matter of fact, you can get the scripture.
This is John 7:37. In the last day, that great day of the feast, Yahawashi stood and cried, saying, if any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink.
Right, so the last day of the Passover, you had a big, huge congregation of Israelites, alright, in Jerusalem, and Yahawashi just stood up, talking to all the Israelites, which proves that, only Israel could be saved. And he said to all of them, yo man, he said, if any man thirst, let him come unto me. Alright? Now, for the carnal dudes out there, they was probably looking for a drink or something, man. But it was a spiritual saying that he said, man. If any man thirst, let him come unto me, man. Get into it real quick, then I'm going to get the definition. When he said if any man thirst, he was talking about, because at that time, Israel was under the Romans, man. Just like how he is today. They probably thought they was free because they had a little money coin in their pocket and they was loving Edom, man. But he said, yo, if any man thirst, let him come unto me. Meaning, if you thirst, which I'll get the definition of thirst now, it says dipsao, right? And it says to suffer thirst, suffer from thirst. Figuratively, those who are said to thirst, who painfully feel their want of, man. So you painfully feeling the want of this, man. And to eagerly long for it. Alright? So when he said if any man thirst, he's talking about like, since Israel's under that captivity, yo, if you thirst for your own continual city like the scripture says, and you thirst to get up out of this captivity, having Esau fucking rule over you, man. Alright? You thirst of being in a place where dwelleth righteousness, then come and drink from me, man. Meaning come and get this doctrine, man. Come and get this good news, man, the gospel, man. Alright, but you had the carnal Israelites, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Probably was, like I said, looking for a drink or some shit, man. And it went right over their heads, man. Because they love being in this damn society, man.
Right. You can read that definition one more time?
Right, it says, figuratively, those who are said to thirst, who painfully feel their want of, and eagerly long for. And it says, those things which by the soul is refreshed, supported, and strengthened.
So, you have that painful want for something, man. And what that last part say again?
It said, and eagerly long for those things which by the soul is refreshed, supported, and strengthened.
Right, by those things which the soul is refreshed and strengthened, man. So what? Getting into this word, coming back to our true nationality, the law, statutes, and commandments, knowing who we are, knowing that we are righteous people, that we have a righteous power over us, knowing that there's more to it than just this bullshit world. We thirst after righteousness. That's what we thirst after, man. Okay? Like when you out there in the summertime heat or you playing basketball, your throat get all dry, it's all scratchy. You know what I'm saying? You have pain in your throat because you thirsty, man. But this is on a spiritual note, man. So we thirst and we lust after righteousness, which is the kingdom. Okay? Because here we have no continuing city, man. So this is what we thirst after. And real quick, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 10:1. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea, and were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and did all eat that same spiritual meat, and did all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drink of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Yahawashi. Okay, so we eating and drinking, we supping with the Lord, man. That's the drinking which we thirsting after. Okay, the bellies of the rivers of living water. That's what we thirsting after, man. And then when you thirsting, okay, you gonna guzzle it down when you that thirsty. So what we trying to guzzle this word in us, man. Okay, we trying to absorb as much knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the spirit of YAHAWAH through the apostles and elders of Great Millstone as possible, man. Okay, that we will never thirst again, Lord willing, we be a part of that elect, man.
Come on, man. 1 John 3:18. And that's why the apostles is ramping it up, man. Because if you ain't thirsty for this thing, man, then what are you doing, man?
This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. So
right. YAHAWASHI, and the Most High, man, they about action, man. You got brothers that be like, yeah, man, I can't wait to get up out of here, man. And that's all they say, man. That's all the works they do is complain about how they want to get out of here, man. That's why you got some brothers that fall out because they don't do the works, man. All they do is like bitch about how they want to get out and then don't have no works to go behind it. And YAHAWASHI, the scriptures right there just said, if you love, do it in deed and truth. Meaning he don't want to hear you talking, man. He about that action, man. Alright, he want to see you actually work for it, man. Alright, and that's why the apostles, they ramping it up, man, to see who actually want this thing, man. It's getting down to the wire, man. And I believe that, you know, two things is gonna push about how fast we get out of here, even though the Most already knows. And the second thing I'll say is the wickedness that's going on, because the wickedness is skyrocketing faster than ever, man. But the most important thing is his men doing them works, man, to prove how bad they want to get the fuck up out of here, man.
And a part of why we thirst for the kingdom so much, like how you was getting into, is seeing all this wickedness around it, because we want to get the fuck around from this shit, man. Okay? We want to get around from, we don't want to sit here and sup with the so-called white man and drinking his dirty ass, filthy GMO water, man. His polluted ass, tainted ass water, man. Okay? We want that spiritual drink, man. Okay? Living in Babylon, you always going to be thirsty. Why? Because the flesh is never satisfied, man. In this world, you live for the flesh. We living for the spirit, man. It's times where you might go throughout your everyday actions or whatever. You could just be in the house. You could be in tune with the word so heavy. Your pineal gland buzzing. You reading the scriptures. You in a high frequency vibration. You don't even need nothing to eat or nothing to drink, man. Because you drinking and eating when you reading this word, man. Or you could take, for an example, when you out on the basketball court, you know. Because you may have dudes that's out on the court not really playing no defense, okay. Not trying to grab no rebounds, okay. But they trying to shoot the ball all day, okay. And then they thirsty. But you ain't playing team ball, man, okay? Or you just have a regular lazy guy, just not hustling up the court, hustling to get the boards. But you saying, oh man, I'm thirsty. What? You ain't getting no drink, man. You ain't putting in no work, man. You ain't really thirsting after righteousness. You don't want this, man. So why should we give you a cup of water, man? A cup of cold water, man. Okay?
Yeah. Then what happens when you playing with that dude, man? You get mad at him, man.
Come on.
Yo, man, I was playing ball with my nephews, man. The one dude slacking and shit. I'm like, yo, get out of here, man. Yo, you come in here, man. That's the Lord right there, man. And he was going harder. He wanted to play, man. He was sitting there on the bench and I'm playing with him. And he being all lazy and shit. So I kicked his ass out and brought my other nephew in, man. Alright? Because he wanted it more, man. So 2 Peter 3:13. So right, man, we got to show the Lord how bad we want to get out of here. How bad we want to get away from all this wickedness, man. We got to show him how bad we just want to be in the city of righteousness, man. Alright? We sick of... That's another thing. We got to show the Lord how sick we are of this bullshit, man. We sick of not getting... You get a paycheck to get it with holes, man. Alright? Money... Alright, like it says in Nahum, alright, a bag of money with holes in it, man. Which is the huge taxes they rip out, man. And then you driving in the road, you got a cop in the damn dark, man. On the side on a highway in the dark. And you just speeding, mind your own business. And then you see lights come on, man, behind you. Here's the ticket. Taking more money from you, man. We sick of this shit, man. Sick of the women. These women is off as hell, man. You got that bald-headed bitch Amber Rose coming out with a show. Basically promoting women on being sluts, man. They already sluts, man. Do you really need a lesson on how to be more of a slut? So we sick of this shit, man. That's why you had that dude in New York, in Manhattan. He was going around. He was picking up dog shit and opening up their yoga pants and shoving the shit down there, man. Yeah, little things like this make us rejoice, man. And long for the kingdom even more, man. We sick of all this bullshit, man. But you can't just sit there and say you are. You got to show the Lord how sick you are about how doing the works. Because faith without works is dead, man. Alright, so I believe that the more works we do, the quicker we'll get out of here, man. Alright, because that's how much you really... Alright, the elect, they really want to get the fuck up out of here, man. Alright. And the wickedness is skyrocketing. Alright, come on, we gotta come back, man. Alright, that's why the apostles is kicking the slackers out of here, man. It's the Most High deals with you rather have a small sanctuary that's doing the works than a big ass. That's why IUIC bragging. Than a big ass sanctuary Israelites. Half of them half-assing. Alright, some of them niggas. You rather just have that small number that's just doing works crazy, man. That's why the apostles is gonna start kicking. The Lord gonna start kicking them slacking motherfuckers out of here, man. You want to get the fuck up out of here, man.
Come. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
So see, and how do we look for that, man? By staying in the spirit, man. Alright? Every time you in the spirit, man, that's you looking for it, man. You ain't just talking about just sitting there, sitting on the damn porch, just looking and waiting, man. We looking for it by looking at the prophecies, man, the news, and always staying in the spirit, man. That's how you look for it, man. That's how you look for the place where dwelleth none but righteousness, which is the kingdom of the Most High, man. Alright, so with that, all praise and glory to YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the elect. And Shalawam.
Shalom.